Hard-boiled egg. Kentucky Indiana Volleyball Academy, I think. Yeah, I don't know about that. Our Indiana fans maybe not feeling a little slighted with that. Good question coming up on why the I in KIVA is small. I've always thought that stood for Kentucky Indiana Volleyball Academy. I'll have to ask Ron that sometime. Anywho, we are underway. Final match of the opening weekend of the Mideast Power League, or MEPL, as I like to call it. KIVA comes in 4-0. They went the distance without losing a set yesterday. Swept this morning as well. Nice swing there. Blocks back the recycle coming. Off the girder and unplayable, or at least not played. The point for far out, and we are tied at 1. Far out hailing from Grand Rapids, Michigan. In the middle, that's chiseled off the block. Nicely done. Interesting day so far. The first set of the first match was kind of all KIVA all the time. Second match was a little discombobulated. Feels just long. Gonna bring Brooke back to serve. 3-2, KIVA lead. It's so interesting for me having Brooke playing on a team from the 27 class until this year, reuniting with her 28 classmates. And so, in addition to new teammates, new opponents too, as you know, I've had countless great matches against far out over the years, but don't know many of their 2026-16 personnel. But I figure over the intervening weeks we'll get to know them a little better. The ace for far out, they lead by 1 at 4-3. We did a nice job throwing that down. We're tied at 4. I confess I did not see that as I was digging out the lag. 5 serving 4 now. Ramsey back to serve. We welcome Hall of Fame coach Ron Cordes to the bench. Drops in the shorty. Nice job far out, keeping that alive. Work on the blocking part of that Assumption super soft trio. Taylor and Julia blocking that one back. They lead by 3 at 7-4. Ramsey back to serve. Ooh, nice. Hard floater, but floated right up at that door. Point far out. They serve trailing by 2 at 5-7. Real nice set. Nice swing down the line. One-handed fister. Nice up. Better yet, a nice set out to Macy. And not sure what the call is exactly. Pointing to the floor. I don't know if that's indicating someone was under or exactly what happened there. Score sits at 9-5. KIVA, the beneficiary of an R1 call of unclear origin, or intent at least. Taylor back to serve. Tip out of the middle. Taylor there. Ramsey. Nice set into the middle for the swing. I like the tempo offense, running a couple of different options. You can run that middle ball close to the setter or midway between the setter and the pin. And if that float is allowed to float on past, the pin hitter is then ready to tee it up. Exciting things afoot in this first weekend. That one not being one of them, though. That's shundered into the net after a tight pass. 6 serving 10. Julia bringing the harm. Riley will check in for Brooke. And Julia back to serve. KIVA up 11-6. Nice swing there, but Taylor with the dig. Tip back over. Taylor one-hand fisty keeps that alive. Second contact keeps it alive, but only briefly. Tangled up in the separator net, but no harm done. Point far out. They'll serve trailing by 4. It's 7-11. Always time for a Slurpee, so if you're on the road, trying to get our merchandising tie-in. Taylor with the back row, looking hoppy, and I like it. Big rip there. 5-point lead for KIVA, 12-7. Probably at this point the most cohesive we look. The setters have been able to spread it around. We get a couple of different offensive looks engaged. Whether that's true progress, better first contact, or lower service pressure, or a combination of all that is anybody's guess. That one lands wide, and a 13-7 lead for KIVA will force Far Out to take their first time out. It's been a great opening weekend, and hard to believe we're already in 2026 and the club season is underway, but that's where we are. Remember to schedule correctly. The girls are idle next week and then on the road to Columbus for the 3-day tournament over the Martin Luther King holiday weekend. All right, Lily back to serve. That one fails to miss. Point for Far Out. They'll serve trailing by 5 at 8:13. Oh, the one that got away, Macy shifted that platform at the last second and kind of chundered it hard right. 9:13. There's the pass she was looking for. Nice work, pushed off the block for the score. 14-9 lead for KIVA, and Bella back to serve. They serve down the line, and the ace. Good see. Service rampage or two yesterday. Set into the abyss. Nice zero spin serve from Bella. That one, a little side spin on it, but it got it done. Hit the net and just looped over. 17-9 now as KIVA has opened up a commanding lead here. Another dirty ace attempt, but kept alive. Nice play by Far Out, keeping that one in play. Blocked back, recycle. Taylor takes that one deep. And a nice swing there, finds the floor middle back. Far Out with the point. They'll go back to serve. They trail by 7, 10-17. Taylor, detonation. That's in the shorty ace. Turns the shorty into a longie, but it's a little too longie. Far Out defenders open up and let that one sail long. They'll start trailing by 8 at 11-19. Taylor, that swing is long. 12-19. Into the middle, a little communication challenge. Far out takes advantage. They pull within 6, and we're going to have some subs. Looks like Ramsey checking in for Lloyd. Change up our setter though. And that one's pushed well wide. Point for KIVA. They get to the magic 20 mark first with a 7-point lead. To boot. And Ramsey back to serve it. And she does. Ace for Ram. And that puts us somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 aces on the day, which is a pretty good collection for a single set. Roll into the short middle. We got some bodies going after it, but a little bit too late. 14 serving 21. Misconnection there, but we're able to ladle it over and keep it in play. Brooke and Taylor pleading their case for a block touch for the R1. They get the call. Excuse me. And they get 22-14, and Taylor's back to serve it. We saw a little bit of this consternation in set 2 of match 1 where some substitution issues and a little bit of a challenge getting set. Got it sorted now, we think. Nice swing, Brooke is there. Net violation. No, 4 contacts was a signal. Point for far out. They lead 15-20 feet. Shanked into the abyss. 0 pass for Brooke to make it 16-22. Well, apparently one of these shanking deserves another. (17-22). Julia drops the hammer. She'll go back to serve. 23-17 lead for KIVA. If you just joined us, we are in the first set of the second and final match of the day here in the first stop on the 26 Mid-East Power League. That down the line, nice swing for far out, they'll score. They're within 5 at 18-23. KIVA led by as much as 9 or 10. Still holding a 5-point lead and only 2 points away from claiming the set. So they're on top of the mat there. Riley with a nice swing. That's off the block and to the floor. That will bring up set point for KIVA. Sundered off a couple of defenders and out of play. Nice play by Far Out. 19-24. Still a handful of set points. Very nice swing. That's blocked back. Tip is covered. Oh, nice block. Macy. That's returned to Cinder, and that will grab the opening set. KIVA with a 25-19 win.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, no doubt those bleachers are not the best to sit on, that's for sure. All right, congrats heading out to first brother Briley winning co-ed open in the men's, or not brother, by definition co-ed open at the King Louis Winter Point Series yesterday with Katrina Oswald as a partner. It was a beautiful day for beach volleyball in Louisville, in the tent, outside of the elements. Boys club season swings back into gear for the 26, should call it the 25-26 season, as those cats started in November. C2 in action in Spooky Nook outside of Cincinnati next weekend. We're bringing you all the action live on the Blonde Bomber Sports Networks. All right, set two about ready to get underway here. Far Out back to serve. Nice swing. Mace takes that off a blocker and out of play. Lily steps back to serve it. Misfire there, and a 2-0 KIVA lead. swing out of the middle for far out. They're able to punch that through the block. Some pace on it, made it hard to cover also. 1 serving 2. Shorty. Macy, nice rip. That's tooled off the block. 3-1 KIVA lead. All right, Bella back to serve. She'll be setting from far left. And drops in the ace. Looks like to drop that right into the gap created by the server moving up. Or maybe, yes, exactly what happened. Server usually sneaks up the sideline and can take some space if need be. In that case, coming from straight middle, and that did not go to plan for them. That one did though. They'll serve it 2-4. Taylor hard off the block. Kept the 5 only briefly. Nice rip. And the point for KIVA. 5-2 lead. Look like serve. Look, corrals that into the middle. Julia. And she puts that down. 6-2 lead now. Off the candy cane. I don't think that ever cleared in any case either. Point KIVA in any case. They lead by 5 at 7-2. Brooks still kicking it from the service line. Nice swing down the line for far out. Missed it with the right hand swing, so takes it over lefty. She's amphibious! And then hammers that down. I mean, KIVA lead by 5 at 8-3, and Ramsey's up. Look at a nice back set. Unfortunately, I failed to clear. It looks nice. I'm not sure it was right where the hitter wanted it or not. For serving 8. Taylor with a nice swing. That's off the block. pushes the KIVA lead to 5 at 9-4. We'll bring Taylor back to serve. Oh, I think she got it. Oh, no. Okay. Overruled by the R1, who says, yes, that was in. And so we get the ceremonial ace card. Looks in from here, but a little further away in the angle. Line judge called it out. R1 overruled, calling it in. That one's shanked. So that'll give us a pair of aces. Taylor will try to tie with a lead for consecutive aces. That sits at 3, as best I can tell. Our statistician has gone on strike yet again. That one's well outside. No need for consult there. $5-11. Oh, just missed it. Some first contact woes there. Macy tried to paint the line, but just missed it wide. 6-11. Macy, nice swing. Good for a 12-6 lead. Julia back serves it. Back. Nice block cover. Mace, I like it. A lot of people would have been tempted to platform pass that over, free ball. Mace opted for the more aggressive swing. Didn't quite get it over the net, but like the thought process and the intent. $7-12. Brooke with a Hinzian dig. Unfortunately, KIVA unable to capitalize on it. Point KIVA, that'll give them a 13-9 lead as Lily steps back to serve. Drops in shorty, ooh, a little too short. 10-13, far out within 3. Tip, that's covered. That's the block. Nice swing there for the score. Bella checks in. She'll serve at 14-10. A nice pass. That's tight, though. She gets that over, though. Nicely done. Dodges a bullet there. The overpass, though, and it's going to be an underline violation. Riley comes up to make sure she's not coming off a little gimpy there. Looked like she was favoring that ankle on the way up, but doesn't seem to be doing so now. We're supposed to give it that customary flex, so hopefully no damage done. There's a nice pass. Nice rally there. Far out comes away with the point and a nice crossing shot. 12 serving 14 as Melissa calling for some subs. And a 6-point lead. KIVA. That might have been out of bounds, but we'll never know for sure. Big swing there, exclamation point kind of shot, hard cross. And far out within one at 13-14. And Melissa would like to chat about it. Timeout on the floor as KIVA decides to caucus. KIVA girls on the road to Orlando. National Championship Tournament for AAU held in late June. I think we do have one USAV qualifier, MEQ and Indy on this schedule. So I guess could get a bid and consider doing both if we're able to secure one. Only time will tell. Misfire there, and we're tied at 14. KIVA unable to manufacture a point coming out of the timeout. KIVA passing two effectively there with Bella and Brooke. Swing is wide, point KIVA, they retake the lead at 15-14. Bring Brooke back to serve. I'm rooting for that top spin to come out again. Oh, rooting for anything but that. Perspiration from the hockey rink underneath the volleyball court. It's out at 15. Far out back to serve. Blocked back. Recycle. Julia gets to reload and takes that down the line off a block touch and a defender for the score. 1 point lead, 16-15. Ramsey ready to serve with a 1 point lead. Nice work. Taylor with the power push towards the deep corner. That finds some open real estate. And the lead is 2 at 17-15. Ramsey drops in the shorty. Julia. And Taylor with the roof. Look like Julia got the most of that. That'd be a timeout for far out. That was the lead now 3 at 18-15, I believe. All right, we get the girls back on the floor after the timeout. R1 over to talk to the R2 about something, though. That's sorted, and we're ready to go. Good timeout, as they say, as that serve is down the line. Used to be a time where that furthest air out of timeout would earn you a burpee, but we've got new burpee rules apparently. Nice pass there. Thundered into the abyss, 19-16. Macy will check in for Bella. Taylor back to serve. Julia with the rocket. Julia is a rocket. Launch them. So glad she's not a Valkyrie. In 2016, KIVA with a 4-point lead. All right, we're in set 2 for the one opener. They lead here 20-16. Taylor with a nice serve. Trouble brewing. Looks like a free ball. Sound the feasting horn. Mace with a tip over the block and into the donut hole. Donut. 21-16. If you're wondering why the heck you can't rewatch some of the broadcasts on Facebook and YouTube, well, that's probably my fault. We'll get that sorted if it's become a problem. Stay tuned. That's down the line. Nice swing there. Julia extends the lead to 6 at 22-16. Taylor's still serving. Ramsey takes that over, kept alive. Macy tries to wipe the out-of-system set off the block, but good penetration by far out. They swat that down, and they'll serve trailing by 5 at 17-22. Pretty much a do or die time for far out. As we are officially in crunch time. Nice swing there and off the block into the floor. KIVA keeps closer. Julia, nice serve. Macy banging from the oppo pin this time. That'll bring up match point. And Julia back to serve it. (24-17). Bell finds the floor, and that'll do it. KIVA wins in straight sets, 25-17 here in the second. They go 5-0 on the weekend. Nice start to the Mideast Power League. That'll help them in the seeding for the future installments. These are roughly monthly, so sometime in February, I guess, installment number 2 will be coming at us. And until then, next stop is, as mentioned earlier, in Columbus in a week. All right, we're going to sign off from KIVA. Have a great rest of your weekend. Oh, no, you're good. Oh, there was some coffee under there. I like it. Did you guys drive up, or how far is 6 hours? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah. At least I don't think we have any weather along the way, so that'll be this time anyway.